Got a straight-up bug to deal with today. Hoping that I have understood hoping that I have understood the nature of said bug and can just fix it pretty easily. We shall see. Okay. So, the bug that I'm getting is that the send here, not the send here, but the send here, I'm getting an exception. And that's sort of fine in the sense that the whole point of doing these pings is to figure out if there's a connection issue. It's bad in the sense that we don't figure out there's a connection issue. We just don't do anything about it. Obviously, if this fails, then you should do something. So I'm just gonna basically look for any sends and make sure that they're actually doing the right thing. So I'm actually going to start weirdly with just grepping for send. Well, definitely not video capture. Okay. Fine, that's just a direct reply. Right, need relay is set to true by default, and so only if that does not throw an exception. Let me just make abundantly sure that it's not a promise. RPC data channel. RTC data channel. RPC is remote procedure call. I did not announce this stream. Not that anybody actually cares about me announcing the dev streams, but I didn't do it. Send, please. There we go. Yeah, no promise, just exceptions. So that's fine. This is the initial connection. I guess realistically, yeah, the main connection, that can and should just throw an exception if anything's wrong. I see. So here... I mean, what's not great is, if there's a problem, then instead of, marking that there's a problem... Yeah, this could probably be done better. Like, rather than doing all of this fall through, since literally it's just falling through to peer relay, which is what should be happening. In fact, if I just don't do the other... Like, this is all in a try, and this is what it should be doing. So I don't really know why I made it so complicated. But I'll bear that in mind in room.ts. I kind of get why I did this, but it's very dumb. Yeah, I'm just... This is weird. This was a poor decision. Okay. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, okay, okay. Try and like my brain is on fire thinking of what to do, how to do this. I'm trying to find, you know what? I'm trying to find a way to integrate all of these and have it just like it has to work the same way, but I'm trying to integrate it in a way that just isn't going to work. So. What? I have no idea why I can't find that, but whatever. Oh, this is a real mess, isn't it? I mean, this is the WebSocket, so I'm being overly fastidious here. Okay. So the preference is to send it via the data channel. Failing that, it can send it via the WebSocket. Dang it, like the rules are different for every socket. It's so annoying. Okay, no. I'm not doing any of this. I'm doing this in a less stupid way. So each one can be either a web socket, either a ws dot. Okay, what is the? Oh. Either a web socket or a RTC data channel. Why is that a buffered amount paren paren? What is this really? Oh, it's a pinging socket. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, in which case... Um, interesting. Don't RTC data channels not have that? Oh, they do. Huh, okay. So is what happens that it's getting over buffered? Like the socket is not actually there. But I am getting the exception, so I don't think it can be that. Okay, but these I don't have as pinging sockets. Okay, okay. I need to think very hard about this. I'm just trying to make sure I can tell the difference. Hello, Van Whitman. Welcome. Does it matter, actually, if I can tell the difference? Let's assume that it's fine. I'm now really concerned about just like buffering into something and like it just gets over buffered and that's it. Cactus is like a baby, apparently. Just a horrible baby. So we can try if it's not the last one. You know what? I'm going controversial. Such green, much all over. Otherwise, I actually want it to throw an exception, so I'm just going to send it. Okay. It just likes babies. What a horrible, horrible thing. That's backwards. Data channel is preferable. There he is. The one and only. Prefer the unreliable. Did I say prefer the unreliable? I meant prefer the direct connection. This is a WebSocket. This is a direct connection. Although there are certain circumstances where preferring the unreliable also makes sense. Given that this is only supposed to work with this code, it is not unreasonable to just do this. The first one is always going to be the data channel. There he is, the one and only. Such Chad. Really makes my face doughier, if anything. It is a tragedy. Okay, I think that makes sense. I haven't even fixed the core thing I came here to fix. Fine. Okay, this is the core thing. What is the ping time? Oh dear God. ping time should really be like 10 seconds, not 30. No, okay, it's configurable, so it just should be 10 seconds for the directing action. Okay, so if it fails to send, ah. This one did a much better job than it usually does. This yeah. It figured it out. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why it made the shirt all it's really odd. Is it surface that made it so two-dimensionally? I think it's surface. It's supposed to be a close event, huh? Well, that one's not. I don't know. How odd. Try just dirt and stone, maybe. See what it does there. Mm. Oh, 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 oh. Huh, okay. I don't like this. Oops. There it is. I mean, just to be clear, I do like this in that I like things that are horrifying and awful. But I like it as something that's horrifying and awful. If I turn my head, it kind of turns its head. Doesn't really figure it out. Oh. Who knows what it's trained on, Van Whitman? Who knows? I have my doubts that this is actually going to type correctly, but The neon seems to come in and out. Ah, there we go. Okay, so this now builds. What branch am I on? Okay. For ADI, if you look up in the oh no, don't do none of these, no, no, no. Good. That's a new word to add to the old restriction list. For ADI, you can make it stop by doing your own prompt. Just do exclamation point prompt and then whatever AI prompt you want. There he is. There's the good elf. I think it's just who is that that filmmaker, the one who makes documentaries, the Michael Moore. I think it's just Michael Moore. Is Michael Moore just human Eric Cartman? Is that a mean thing to say? Well, knows her. Yeah. She is known. I mean, of course it knows Bill Gates. This is just a kick the tires test to make sure it's not completely broken. Well, I am talking to myself. I don't think you can hear it, but I am talking to myself. Let me mute one way and then mute the other. They were so utterly on top of each other, like perfectly in sync, that I couldn't actually tell if I was just hearing double volume or not. The real, actual Yahweh's that is living somewhere on Earth. This is it. This is what I look like. It gives each person 60 seconds of absolute control, so that people don't just constantly like step on each other's prompts for ADI. So that's why it didn't immediately update there. It is just SDXL. Yes, I made it myself. It's SDXL, Hyper SDXL, which is a thing for SDXL to make it really, really fast. And just twiddling about until I managed to make it happen. Mind you, it requires 2 GPUs. It is that intense. Like even with Hyper SDXL, it is still too slow for 1 GPU. So it is a pretty intensive process. It is slowly turning my apartment into a sauna, but it's fine. I have dual 7900 XTXs. Okay, so given that this is working, let's do a quick, well, I can do this while I patch. Pretzels! I don't know, I don't have NVIDIA's. This is not the kind of thing that would run better on NVIDIA's. I mean, it's all kind of the same here. There are things that NVIDIA does better. There are things that it doesn't really matter. This is in the doesn't really matter category, I think. But I don't know. I don't have any dual NVIDIA systems to try it on. I would need 2 for ADI. The reason it needs 2 isn't that it needs the power, it's that it needs to be able to parallelize different tasks. Because there's like there's the generation task, but there's also like background removal. So like there's a few steps along the way, and they need to be able to run in parallel. So it's not actually a question of GPU power. It just needs 2 GPUs. Hold me tight, Tiny Dancer. I think you mean hold me closer, Tony Danza. I need to check one thing in the old Documentino, such as why this is not rendering. That was odd. So if I close, like if I explicitly close an RTC data channel, this is the Tiny Dancer. She's got big teeth. Does it? No, I don't want the event. I wanted the method. Does it send the event? Okay, yes, it's documented to do so. Okay, so that should do the right thing. I am wearing a green shirt for ADI. It is absolutely plain green. It does. It helps the AI if you make the prompt align more with what the webcam is actually seeing. So, like, if you say wearing thick black glasses and a headset, then usually it does a better job of like aligning those items. But you know, it's not strictly necessary. It does like babies, but then again, you did ask for one, Van Whitman. So with a peer, it didn't fail. So yeah, like it's not gonna do the black tuxedo because it sees too much green here because I'm wearing a green shirt. If you perfectly described me, you could probably get it to basically just show the webcam. The problem is you don't know what I look like, so you can't perfectly describe me. Oh, the musk is there. The musk is there. The fat Asian musk is. It's all there. It's all there, and it's all bad. Seems fine. Seems right. Thank you. I probably will open source it at some point, but I have one more sort of important fix that I want to do. I am not lanky, Van Whitman. I weigh 200 and I don't know. Well, wait. You definitely wouldn't want it in pounds. I weigh probably like 95K. I mean, I'm closer to 2 meters tall than I am to 1 meter tall. I am like exactly average height. I guess I don't know my height in centimeters. Uh, yeah, about 175 centimeters, something like that. So yeah, I'm close. I'm technically closer to 2 meters than to one, and I do look a lot like a big buff Ninja Turtle. That's pretty much what I look like. This is a pretty accurate depiction of me. The like indecision between shirt and green muscles is really disturbing. No, for any eye. I am not. I'm not like especially fat. I'm just, I'm the kind of person who streams software development, not the kind of person who is in shape. I'm still concerned about like buffered amount. What about buffered amount to the pier? What does it do here? Oh, there is no. It never cares about the buffered amount to the pier. Okay. That's actually a good thing. Although I guess that... No, 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 because it's in the room that it sends. Never mind. Looking in the wrong place. Why the question mark, Van Whitman? Why the question mark? The thing is, like, so y'all don't have the privilege to give no prompt. I can give no prompt, but if you give no prompt, I assure you this isn't me. This is not me. This is not what I look like. Let's just do muscular. There we go. Ugh. I'm going back to muscular cookie. There we go. I just need to like think really hard about the implications of the buffered amount here. So it should have a direct connection, and it doesn't care about the buffered amount for the direct connection, which is why I am checking if the index is greater than 0, because it's not checking the buffered amount on the direct connection. If it doesn't have a direct connection... If it doesn't have a direct connection, then... I mean, yeah, if it filled up the second buffer, but the second buffer is like an actual WebSocket, so it should be able to detect if something's wrong. I don't know if it counts as that for ADI. It really is drawing this human being rather than changing me. Well, I'm leaned down too much. Let me bring the breast in. Oh, fuck! Well, that's demonetized. That's everything's demonetized. Everything's demonetized now. Oh, this is good. I like that it did like a transparent thing for the shirt rather than just like trying to remove it. It's an interesting look. I guess this is doing the right thing. I guess this is doing the right thing. Now, what about when it's directly sending and not relaying? Yes, this is the other place where it is just doing utter dumb. It is L stupid. I really enjoy when you give it things like bolts and hammers and like I think Screwdriver was one of my favorites. It just does very funny things. So how ought this to work? For ADI, one of the classic problems of AI prompting is that rarely does no work. And particularly, this is SDXL. I mean, you can see, because of the naked, it's trying to, like, nude me up a bit. But that's because of the naked, not because of the no green shirt. Maybe... Ugh, useless. Maybe what I need... I will periodically, for ADI, be using this same technology on my regular game streams, but I have been using it as just my given thing on the dev streams, because I did develop it, so it kind of makes sense. I've already streamed with it. I had, people not doing ridiculous things. I have attempted to make it not get too bannable. Like, you can't actually ask for anatomy. Okay, that is a pinging socket. It's green skin and then hair. It's really kind of distressing. I think it makes sense that if you send and that send fails, then it should close the socket as well as throwing the exception. What? Just everything about what it's drawing right now is extremely special. I think it's turning the my lav mic into the chest tattoo. This is very weird because it's doing the like bony thing that is very supermodel-y, but it's like on my frame, which is really disturbing. For ADI, I put so much work into consistency. That was like all of the effort. Everything was about consistency, and it's not perfect, but like if you get the right prompt, it's pretty consistent. Back to this. Yeah, I am really disappointed with that too for ADI, and it's like so. let me briefly describe the amount of effort I put into this. So, this is using what's called a control net, where it has like one model controlling how the other model generates, and I'm not taking it that way. It's just that I'm not taking it as shaming. I just want to explain because I actually did try. And the control net is like the shape. It's just like outlines. there is a control net for the face that will, like, it looks for the lip position and actually, like, moves the lips appropriately, but it's just too slow. It's just too slow. I could not make it work fast enough, and so I still have the code in there, but it's like, would I rather have 2 FPS but with that control net, or 12 FPS without it? Okay. The new approach here. Oh, werewolf mode. Occasionally, the word wolf appears on my shirt. I'm trying to decide if I want this to fall through at all. I think given that these are direct connections, if one fails, they've all failed, and so allowing it the time to fall through all of them just makes things worse. Much abstract, wow. I actually... not sure what to make of this. Okay, I think this is the more sensible way. That way, if there are multiple connections... Oh, so in terms of it's following the prompt, this is terrible. But in terms of this as a thing, I don't know how I feel about it. This isn't so much cave art as the cave artist. Okay. Well, wait, given that I have this catch here, yeah, this is silly. All I have to do this is... This is the same thing. Needless complication. So, Van Women, this is the, like, it's just putting the word void on my shirt occasionally. This is the, like, this is the difficulty with it, is that it has to somehow be able to, follow your, like, it has to both follow your prompt and the webcam image, and if it can't rectify those, then it just ends up kind of weird. Like, it has to find a way to overlay whatever you're asking for onto an actual webcam footage of a human being. I have no memory of what the Real Networks logo looks like. I certainly knew that once. So you're saying I should be doing it all like this? Perfect, flawless. I'll just zoom in and it'll all be great. I think this is right. This feels right. His race in this video, just as in reality, is indeterminate. Well, this is not quite that early, but early AI for ADI. To make it fast enough, I had to sort of go back. Oh, definitely. Wait. You have not even seen one of my favorite things with this. Do prompt a man eating... Yeah, exactly. spaghetti tubing is like my favorite thing in the world. This dev system is so slow. Spaghetti tubing, here we are. Spaghetti tubing. Ah, must get more spaghetti. So basically, spaghetti tubing is the best thing ever, and I love it. Okay, let's make sure that this still connects and works. Testing, testing. Okay, that is not completely broken. Okay, obviously I will need to do a more sort of complete... Oh, God! What ammo? It's a real bad hybrid of Teletubbies and people. This is... Oh boy, this is a beast. This is a creature. See, I think the thing that people don't understand about my opinion towards AI is I love this. Like, this isn't trolling me. This is hilarious. This is the best thing. This awful, like, felt doll awful creature. This is why AI exists. Okay. For my normal dev hour, I just have like 1 minute, so I'm just gonna quickly look through any sends that are directly in the peer and make sure that they are doing the right thing. Okay, that's the acknowledgement. I'm really distressed by what it would like how it would interpret Jewish in that context, because it can't do anything but be racist. That's its only option. It could put it like a yarmulke on, I guess. Yeah, it's just those two places. Otherwise, all of the sending is done centralized in the room, which makes sense. That's how it should work. That's the brown gravy. It's like the brown gravy is truly all over my body. I think you mean this is so the best thing ever. Yeah, okay. Oh, the ping time is a second on the peer channels. That's good. It should be. Eating watermelon is maybe even more special than eating spaghetti. Okay, I am satisfied with these changes. I think that's going to fix the bug I found. I need to do some more testing, but that I can do offline. And boy howdy, this is quite the beast you've made me. Thank you a lot for AI, but stream